All right, everyone. It is time for another episode of Mid-Card Mana. I'm going live because the only way that my camera will ever record anymore is by doing that. Anyway, we are unboxing, and my allergies, I think, are killing me. The volcano is going off, but the fog is not that bad, so I think maybe I'm just slowly falling apart. But we are unboxing another one of these. So as my fan steals focus, which is fine. Um, but my reward to myself for the end of this semester / school year, which is almost done. It's not quite done, but it's almost done. It's mostly done. Was getting myself some more wrestling cards because it's the only thing that fills me with any joy anymore in my soulless life. Okay. So our first one, our event card is Tam Nakano versus Mirai. And I have a Mina. I have an Uncle Tana, who is retired now. So it is nostalgic and bittersweet to see him do the high fly flow. I have an Ishii card, which is interesting because he spends a lot of time in AEW now as part of the conglomeration. I have a Jeff Cobb card. Unfortunately, recently released from WWE, but hopefully he will find footing again in many places because he is just so damn talented. He is the Hawaiian Juggernaut. Please excuse my rubbing my eyes for this entire time. My eyes are just really itchy. And then I have a Tiger Mask card, which is going to go next to my Tanahashi. That's the benefit or the drawback of going live, I guess. I can't go back. I can't start over. So you're just going to have to deal with my eyes as they are, as in the same way that I'm going to have to deal with my eyes as they are. Ooh, I have a very pretty card over here, so we're going to put that there. I'm going to look at it after. This is Dream Queendom 2022. This is when Julia ended up beating Shuri for the red belt, which hurt me a little bit because I love Shuri, but it made the mark that broke my heart very happy. Another Jeff Cobb card, which is going to go next to my, there we go, my other Jeff Cobb card. I have a Lady C card, back when she was part of Queen's Quest, back when Queen's Quest was a thing. I have a Papa Nagata card, who I love. It's going to go right next to my Tiger Mask and Uncle Tana. And then I have an Utami card from back when she was in Stardom and before the days of Marigold, which is a promotion that I know that I need to keep better track of. Oh gosh, I'm just tearing this to shreds. I try very hard to not do that, and I failed there. Like I fail in so many things in my life. Oh goodness, there we go. All right, no partner card yet. But this is New Beginning 2023, featuring House of Torture on one side. And let me face the side. There we go. House of Torture on one side with Sho, Huge, and Evil versus Strong Style, which was Despe, Narita, and Suzuki. You might recognize Evil. He just debuted in WWE NXT as Naraku, which hits me both as a wrestling fan who's been calling himself Evil for years, as well as an Inuyasha fan because I love Inuyasha. All right. I have a Kokeshi. I have a Honma. It's going to go next to all my other New Japan uncles. I have a Dakyama-san, which is going to go in her own category. I have a Waka. going to go next to my Mina. I have a, oh gosh, I have a Hanan, which is going to go, actually is going to go right over here. And then I have an Evo. I'm going to zoom up close in that because I have always been a really big fan of Evo. And I am really glad that he is making that WWE money now. I hope that's what's been making it worth it for him to come over to the US from New Japan. I am really hoping to get more opportunities to see him live because I love Evo. I would love to meet him for real and get a picture. But that's a different story. So I have met him before. And I will always have the knowledge that he asked somebody about me because I was, I guess, extra weird. I didn't mean to be, but you know, I am who I am. Let's see, partner card, no partner card. That's okay. Thekla, who is doing great in AEW. I'm so proud of her. I love Thekla, even though I'm terrified of spiders. And that's versus Mayu for the SWA belt, I believe. Then we have, oh my goodness, my eyes. Yoshihashi, who's going to go next to my other Chaos uncle of Ishii. I have Julia, because we love Julia, or the mark that broke my heart loves Julia. One day I'll let that go. I'm joking. I never let anything go. I have a Fale, which is very cool. Fale is going to go next to my Evo. I have an Uncle Tana. And I have another Hanan. So Uncle Tana will go next to my other Uncle Tana. And my Hanan will go next to my other Hanan. Ooh, itchy. My eyes are so itchy. I'm going to laugh a whole lot if the partner card that I get from this is a partner card I already have. I don't have a whole lot, but... I don't have a whole lot of variety, but I do seem to have gotten a couple copies of the same one. It's just, they know. Then they're sending it to Hawaii. They know that it's going to me, and they're just like, nah. Don't give her new ones. Continue giving her the same ones so she has reason to keep buying them. Which is definitely something that I do. All right. So the event card is for Wrestle Kingdom, and I was going to say 17. Yes, 17. That is Taiji as the defending champion versus Hiromu, Despe, and Master Wato for the junior heavyweight belt. All right, I got a huge Yujiro. It's going to go next to my other House of Torture cards. I have a Natsupoi. Just going to go next to my other Club Venus cards, even though she's a Cosmic Angels. I have a Irina, which is going to go next to my Death Yamachan in Orotai. Back when Orotai existed. I have a Suzu Suzuki, which is very cool. And she will go next to my Julia card. And I have a Momo, who is going to go next to my other Orotai cards. Oh, goodness. There. I'm blazing through these, or maybe I'm not. I have no perception of time, since I don't need to have a perception of time right now. The only thing I need to care about is why my eyes are so god dang itchy. Some people think it's the VOG because the volcano is going off. Which would be definitely a possible reason. Let's see, just partner card. This one has the partner card. I'm going to look away and put it over there. Okay, so I have New Blood 8, which has, oh goodness, I'm terrible. I think that's Ami Soleil and Lina. I have an SLK, which is going to go next to my other Odotai cards. I have a Great Okan, which is going to go next to my Jump Cobb cards. I have a, oh gosh. I was going to say my Sakurai, but this is not my Sakurai. Oh, it's Sakura. Oh gosh, I forget. Ayasakura. There we go. I fell off of Stardom for a while because I had an existential crisis in my life. And I have a Natsuko Tora going next to my other Orotai cards. It took me too long to remember Ayasakura. Oh gosh, if I can even open this. I'm losing my touch in so many ways. Hopefully my life can change or something. All right, so the event card is I believe it's a wrestling dontaku. And so this is Strong Style, which is on this side, and that is Renarita, Despe, and Suzuki versus Hontai-ish with Chaos, or really, I guess, Tanahashi with Chaos, because it's Tanahashi, Ishii, and Okada. Okay. I have a Hazuki. It's going to go next to my Hanans. I have an Osprey, which is going to go with my other United Empire cards. I have another SLK, which is going to go next to my other Orotai cards, which I seem to have a decent amount, actually, which is very cool. I have a Shane Haste, which I don't have a TMDK, so it's going to go right behind me. And then I have another Hazuki, which is going to go right next to this first Hazuki. Oh, I'm drawing close to the end of my booster pack. I do have a premium boosters pack, which I'm really excited about opening. It came in yesterday. This came in last week, and I've just been so busy. But I don't know when I'll feel like I've really deserved that premium boosters pack, so it might be a while before I do it. Or it might not be. Who knows? Who knows? Existential all the time. All right, so this is, I believe, for the high speed championship. This is Azumi, who is defending against Saki and Death Yamachan. Got another Natsuko. Got a Bad Dude Tito, which will be next to my Shane Haste. We've got a Tekla, who's going to go next to my Julia. We got a Ghetto, which is going to go next to my House of Torture cards. And then we have a Taichi, a Just Five Guys Taichi, which has no place, so we're going to put him right there. Right to my right. I got one more after this one that's in my hand. It's slipping through my fingers. It's just going by so fast. I got another partner card. Yeah, there we go. All right, so I have Shingo versus Taichi for the King of Pro Wrestling. I have a Micah who's going to go next to my Thekla for DDM. I have an Oscar Roibe back before he was part of Yuto Ice and Oscar. And that will go next to my New Japan uncles. I have an Amisore, which is going to go right over here because I don't have any other God's Eye. And hilariously, right after Amisore, I got a Mirai. So it's two God's Eyes in a row. Let me start to clean a little bit of this up. Then I have one booster left to open from this pack. It goes by so fast because Nothing gold can stay. Life's weird sometimes. There we go. There we go. All right. So, World of Stardom title match. This is All-Star Grand Queendom 2023. I believe this is when Mama Tom took it from Julia. I have Saya Iida, who is my favorite Joshi Mark's favorite wrestler. Alex Coughlin, whose career was cut too short because of medical issues. But what a talented guy. I have Jado with his GOD gear. Jado will go next to Taichi. I have a Shingo, which I don't have any other LIJ cards, shockingly, so that will go right on top of the LIJ binder. And I've got another Momo, who will go, oh, and this is kind of a shiny-ish Momo, which will go next to my other Momo, which is not a shiny-ish Momo. Cool. All right, now let's look at my partner cards. Let's see. Let me peek first, because one's an event card. This one's the event card. That's extra gold plated. And so this is G133. This is Naito versus Okada. And you see the gold rim on that. It's just super fancy. And then we have, this is, yeah, so it's the other partner card. So this is, oh gosh, this is Utami. And I couldn't tell at first, and then I saw the rose and I knew that it was Utami. Utami Hayashida is going to go next to my other Utami. And then the other fancy partner card, let me take a swig first. And you guys can see it before I will. It is Bishamon winning the 2 tag belts. I love this. As a big fan of Papa Goto, I love Goto. I was so stoked when he finally won the big one. I am down for a forever Goto reign. I am so glad to have this card. Goto reminds me of my dad, because Goto was, I think, actually genuinely my dad's favorite New Japan wrestler. The first New Japan match that he ever really got into was Goto versus Suzuki for the Never belt, and it was a hair versus title match. And that was the first time I ever heard my dad really cheer in wrestling. So I am so stoked that I have this card. I can't even remember if I already have it, but if I do, then I'm so stoked to have another. But I am so glad, and another happy customer of the New Japan Stardom booster box. I have a couple more boxes coming in the mail. So I'm hoping to get to maybe do other videos, and I'm gonna be really excited right now reorganizing my cards. All right, this is Loose Cannon signing off. Bang, bang. And I will see you when I see you.